No intro this time. I have no idea why. I have no idea why. Anyway, so I have this. I have a feeling that the network adapter that's behind my PC keeps on overheating, and that's why my stream keeps on doing what it does. It's annoying. It's very annoying. So, like I was saying, if this happens one more time, I'm not going to stream for the rest of the month. And I will abide by that. Again, I'm sorry I'm sorry that you all have to put up with this, but yeah. Alright. Third time's the charm, hoping for the best. Sorry to hear your Wi-Fi is being a pain. It's fine. But yeah, like I said earlier, if it disconnects one more time, I'm not streaming for the rest of the month. Alright. I'm gonna go get some dinner. So hopefully I'll be right back. Alright. Well, hopefully I'll see you later. Hopefully. Alright. How about we put on some tunes? Alright. Actually, let's fast forward, because, quite frankly, I don't like that track. Probably gonna have to re-record. Probably gonna have to record a different version of the... Actually, let's rewind it. You know. Just... It's gonna take a bit, but, you know. You know what's interesting? I've recorded side A more times than I have with side B. Side B is where all my production music is. Alright. I think I'll turn it down a little. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. Wait, hang on. There we go. Let's change this to single frame. There we go. That'll work. Now then. Copy these two frames, paste them here. Actually, let's change... I would say change the eraser size, but apparently this is the highest I could go. Should probably save this soon. And by soon, I mean, like, right now. Because you never know what's gonna happen. I'd say it works. For right now, at least. There we go. Notice how I'm copying and pasting a lot? Actually, let me make sure. Okay. Smooth sailing so far. Yes, indeed. Ooh. Actually, I should probably mention this. Notice how I'm copying and pasting a lot of assets. And by assets, I mean like what I'm working with. A lot of professional studios seem to do this a lot. It's a little thing most of us professionals like to call cutting corners, which is essentially doing things in a much cheaper way to not only get a product released, but also at the fraction of a cost. Oh, I should probably... There we go. Was that noticeable in the stream? I'll look back at it soon. Alright. Anyways, back to this. I should probably... Alright. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I'd say it looks good enough for what it is, which is essentially a rough version of what I'm going to be tracing over. I know I'm going to sound like what I sounded like in episode 5, but convert to blank keyframes is pretty much a time saver, kinda, almost. Not really. Wanna know why? Because it fills in the frames for you. Alright. Anyways. Of course I'm running that joke into the ground. Actually, let me copy the nose layer and... Actually, let's cut it from this layer and paste it onto this layer. Another technique that I usually use is Control-Shift-V usually pastes an object in the place that it was originally transformed into. I love running that joke into the ground. Alright, back to this. Change the width to like, I want to say 7 pixels, because that's kind of what I was working with initially. There we go. Wait. Actually, let's turn the music back on, now that I'm done explaining everything. Alright, let's see if the width of the stroke matches at least a little bit. I think I had it right initially with like 5 pixels. Almost. Let this be a lesson for any upcoming animators. Not only is animation hard, but it's also very, very time-consuming, depending on what style you're going for. Even with all the precautions that I'm, well, not really precautions, but even with all the corners I'm cutting, still not enough to really do anything with, if that makes any sense. I have no idea what I'm talking about, so. If there's one thing to take away from this, animation's hard and it takes a very long time. But in the end, hopefully you'll get some enjoyment out of it. God knows I have when I finished animating the episode, the first episode for Green If Adam 2018. Because, yes, it took more effort to make than what I was working on at the time with DeFrehn's logo bloopers, but in the end, came out a much better product than anything I did on logo bloopers at the time. That is until I started incorporating moments of actual animation into the series, but yeah. Oh, I probably should have. There we go. That works for now. Kinda. Hang on. Probably. There we go. And then boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow. Alright. All of this is honestly a very interesting process for someone like me. I like this. Thanks, DMB. Well, you can rely on your friendly neighborhood Aidan to teach you a thing or two. I guess. And then, hang on a sec. I'll be right back. Just gotta... Alright, be right back. You know, I'm actually kind of liking this fade thing for scene transitions. It's starting to really grow on me, you know? Alright, you're welcome, Aidan. Alright, now then, save this. And then, alright, back to the music. That will likely get me copy claimed, but whatever. Let's adjust some of the teeth right here. There we go. Let's... It's a little early to be judging it. Probably should have named these layers earlier, but, you know, better late than never. I should probably also mention, most of the time, an animator tries to be very, very organized. And I do mean organized. Like every layer needs to be named. Every file has to have, like, some sort of production code on it. Like, this is... Like, SC4 stands for Scene 4. I probably should have given it, like, another name, which essentially shows the amount of time I worked on it. Like, you know, the date of when I was working on it. Like, say... 11/7/23. Without the slashes, but, you know. But yeah, one thing to take away from that is organization is key. Actually, let's... I'd say that works. Alright, I'm essentially speedrunning. I'm essentially speedrunning right now. I don't know if it's worth saying, but most recently I found a VHS copy of Sharp Talk. If you know what movie I'm referencing, then yeah. Actually, I think recent as in, like, I want to say, like, probably 2 months ago? But still. Found a video copy of Shark Tale. It's like an official one, too. Get it? Official? I'll stop making jokes now. Anyway. Will Smith fish movie, essentially. I guess it's sort of poetry. I guess it's like poetry, sort of. They rhyme. I guess it's like poetry, sort of. They rhyme. I too have Shark Tale, but it's the 2006 reissue DVD. Interesting. Alright. Oscar, you the cow. No, you the cow. Will Smith fish is a cow. I guess like poetry, sorta. They rhyme. Classic. It's one that I often quote a lot. Speaking of movies I recently watched, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. It's another good one. I should probably put some music back on. Alright. And now let's copy and paste. Can you feel the Canergy? So let's cut, paste. There we go. Like, try to find a movie or a TV show that didn't have to cut corners in order to meet deadlines. That isn't The Thief and the Cobbler. Although, I guess it did eventually get a release via the Completion Bond Company, as well as Miramax, which essentially butchered the film. And then the recobbled cut came around. Alright, let's take a look at what we have so far. I guess I can copy... I guess I can... Oh, wait. Actually, no, I can't, because I didn't even draw it yet. Copy this, paste it here. Actually, let's lock this layer. There we go. And then I think this was the next layer that I also copied, if I recall. Yep, pretty much. it also goes to show even the best puppet animations usually require a lot of hand-drawn elements. Like this one. Also, I should probably mention, I'm sorry I didn't get into this scene, but don't worry. I essentially symbolized everything before. Actually, I should probably bring in the background. And then there we go. That works for right now. Now back to this. And now we're essentially on Easy Street. Kinda. Almost. Not really. And then we'll copy this, paste it, same case here. Actually, if y'all want a little bit of a taste of what side A sounds like, that's all you're getting. I'm assuming y'all didn't really hear it that well, but it's supposed to be Aerosmith's Angel, I believe. I mean, of course I would know, because it's my own... It's technically my own mixtape. You know another thing I want to do? I want to do covers of, like, songs. I even had a few ideas for next year's April Fool's special. Like, I've had one idea where it's essentially an episode of Ridiculousness. That's pretty much the whole joke. Another idea I had was essentially a half-hour special featuring all the characters from DeFrehn's logo bloopers in what's essentially a reunion special. Okay, maybe that last one might not be specifically for, like, April Fool's Day, but it's an idea I had. And I feel like it could have worked for an April Fool's Day special. And would be essentially like what I did essentially this year with closing out, finally ending the Aidan VHS movie thing, which essentially went on hiatus without a proper conclusion after the last VHS opening I filmed, which coincidentally enough was at the old location that I used to film videos, but until I get a car, I might not be able to visit the location ever again. if I ever do, I'll probably make a video where I visit my old filming locations. Essentially, a compare and contrast between then and now, and stuff like that. Spoiler alert, last time I was at that location, not a lot has changed, really. Alright. Let's take a look at what it looks like now. Okay, so I need to work on at least 4 more frames, and then I'll move on to coloring, which I probably won't show on stream because all the coloring really is just that. And I'm almost out of time too, so yeah. Anyways, back to whatever I was doing. Should probably turn on the rough layer too. Actually, let's... I'll give you all at least one more taste of the mixtape that I recently recorded. Alright, that's all you're getting. Because that's all I can really play without YouTube's copyright going all cracky magoo, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that's all I can play without YouTube's copyright system going all bazoink-a-doinker. Bazoink-a-doink. Gerky-ba-dorgan. Can you tell I watch a lot of Stevie T? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that Aidan VHS send-off was a good video nonetheless. It's great to see you experiment with live action on your current channel. I do have the Great Muppet Caper. Oh yeah. I actually have a few other Muppet movies too. Let's see, I have Muppet Treasure Island and that Muppet Christmas Carol. Alright, so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to stop soon and get some dinner. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to stop very, very soon and get some dinner. Yeah, I think I'll stop it right here and turn on all the layers, except for the rough layer. I mean, it's alright for what it is. Saved it right there, and yeah. Speaking of Muppet Christmas Carol, there's another film I should rewatch this year. Alright. One more thing I feel like I should announce is I'm on Letterboxd now. My main goal for 2024 is to watch as many movies as I can and essentially just, watch movies, write a review for them, and essentially just, I have a lot of movies in my catalog to watch this year, so wish me luck, is all I'm gonna say. So, looks good so far. Can't wait for more, assuming the Wi-Fi doesn't act up. Actually, now that I mentioned it, since the stream didn't disconnect this time, I think I might still stream this month. So, time to do my closure. I'm not doing a music time or Q&A this time, because frankly, I have a lot on my plate. And especially literally, since I'm gonna have dinner in a few minutes, so because third time was the charm after all. Schoolhouse Rock definitely taught us that 3 was the magic number. So, time to do my outro. Join me next time as I probably do the same thing again. And just... join me next time as I probably do the same thing again. Except this time I'll actually work on 2 scenes simultaneously. As I promised in the description of this video, but So probably gonna do something different to close out the stream. So, anyway. I'm afraid for me to go. Always remember, love with your heart, use your head for everything else. My name is Aidan DeFrehn, and good night, Tri-State area!